Now we will solve problem number 10.1, and the problem is find the sum of first 51 terms of the AP whose second and third terms are 14 and 18 respectively. Okay, so we have to find out the sum of first 51 terms. So we have to find out the sum of first 51 terms, and here the second term and the third term is given. Okay, we know that to find out the sum we need three things. These are A, D and N. Here n is given. From the formula you can get it n by 2 into twice A plus n minus 1 into D. Here already I get the value of n. So here it will be 51 by 2 twice A plus n minus 1 into D. So from this equation we see here the value of A and D is not given, so we will find out the value of A and D from these two equations. Okay, you can see A2 means A2 is equal to 14, A3 is equal to 18. Therefore, D is equal to, we know D is difference between two consecutive terms. So here D will be 18 minus 14 is equal to 4. Now from here we can write it as A2 means A plus D is equal to 14. Therefore, A is equal to 14 minus D. Value of D is equal to 14 minus 4 is equal to 10. Okay. So we get the value of D is equal to 4 and the value of A is equal to 10. Just now we will put the value of A and D in this equation. Okay. So it will be 51 by 2 into 2 into A. Value of A is equal to 10 plus 51, it means 50 into D. Value of D is equal to 4. So it will be 51 by 2, 20 plus 200. 51 by 2 into 220. 110. For after multiplication we can get 5610, and it is the answer. Okay. So we can find the value of A51 is equal to 5610. Next we go to the next problem. Now we will solve problem number 10.2, and the problem is the fourth term of an AP is 22 and 15th term is equal to 66. Find the first term and the common difference, hence find the sum of AP. So here it is given A4 is equal to 22 and A15 is equal to 66. Okay, so we have to find out here A and D. Also we have to find out S18. So now we will solve this problem. It is very easy problem. So here A and D is not given. So at first you have to write let the first term is equal to A and common difference is equal to D. So from the first you can write it A plus 3D is equal to 22, and from here we can write it A plus 14D is equal to 66. It is equation number and it is equation number 2. By 2 minus 1 you can get 11D is equal to 44. Therefore D is equal to 4. From 1 you can get the value of A is equal to 22 minus 3 into 14. So it will be 10. So we get the value of A and D. Just now you have to find out S8, and it will be 8 by 2 into twice A. Value of A is equal to 10. So it will be twice A plus n minus 1 means 7 into D. Here D is equal to 4. So it will be 4 into 20 plus 28, and it will be 4 into 48, and it will be 192, and it is the answer. Okay, so the problem is very easy. Next we will go to the next problem. Problem number 11. If the sum of first 6 terms of an AP is 36 and that of first 16 terms equal to 256, find the sum of first 10 terms. Okay, so at first I write the problem in the board. So now in problem 11 you can see here it is given A16 is equal to 36 and A16 is equal to 256. You have to find out S10. And the problem is, I think the problem is very easy. Just here you take the first term is equal to A and the common difference is equal to D. Then from these and from these two conditions you get two equation and there are two unknown variables. So you can find out the value of a and d, and after getting the value of a and d you can solve the value of s10. So you will solve that problem in your home and it is your homework. Okay, so I will go to the next problem. So in the problem number 12, here it is given an is equal to 3 plus 4n. We have to show a1, a2, and we have to show a1, a2, a3 form an AP. Okay, just it is very easy. We take n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and dot dot in equation 1. Just we put the value of n equal to 1 here. Then it will be a1 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 1, it will be 7. a2 will be 3 plus 4 into 2, so it will be 3 plus 8, it will be 11. a3 will be 3 plus 4 into 3, so it will be 3 plus 12, it will be 15. Okay, and so dot dot dot. And now you can see the difference between these two consecutive terms. a2 minus a1 is equal to, here a2 minus a1 is equal to 11 minus 7 is equal to 4, and a3 minus a2 is equal to 15 minus 11 is equal to 4. Here you can see the difference between the two consecutive terms are same. So obviously a1, a2, a3 form an AP. Okay, so it is very easy problem. Now you have to find out sum of first 15 terms. So you have to find out S15. It is very easy. Here S15 means 15 by 2 into twice a plus n means 15, so it will be 14 into d. So you have to find out the value of a and d. Here you can see a1 is equal to 7. a1 means, here it is given a1 is equal to 7. a1 means the first term. So this is the value of a. It is the first term. So a is equal to 7. So it will be 15 by 2. 2 into a. A means 7 plus 14 into d. What will be the value of d? Here common difference is equal to 4. So d will be 4. So it will be 15 by 2 into 14 plus it will be 70. Okay, and it will be 35. It will be 525 answer. I think the problem is very easy. Now we will solve problem number 13, and the problem is the sum of first 6 terms of an arithmetic progression is 42. The ratio of the 10th term to the 30th term is equal to 1:3. Calculate the first term and the 13th term. Here you have to notice the line, the ratio of the 10th term to the 30th term, okay, is equal to 1:3. So just I have written the problem on the board. Here A16 is equal to 42, here it is given, and ratio of A10th to the A30 means 10th term to the 30th term is equal to 1:3. We have to find out first term and A13. Okay, so here it is the given condition. So from that portion we can write it a plus 9d divided by a plus 29d is equal to 1/3, or it can be written as 3a plus 27d is equal to a plus 29d, or it can be written as 2a is equal to 2d, or a equal to d. Okay, here it is. From here, from this condition we get a is equal to d. Now from that condition, what will happen? A6 is equal to 42 implies n by 2, 6 by 2 twice a plus n means 6, d is equal to 42. So we can write it as 3 plus 2a. Here we use a is equal to d. So we can write it as twice a plus 5a is equal to 42. Why? Because a is equal to d. Since a is equal to d. from that portion we can write it as 7a is equal to 42, implies 7a is equal to 42 by 3, it is 14. Therefore a is equal to 14 by 7 is equal to 2. So we get the value of a is equal to 2. Therefore d is obviously 2 because a and d is equal to, because a and d are equal. So now we have to find out the value of a13. A13 will be a plus 12d. Okay, the value of a is equal to 2 and value of d is also 2. So it will be 2 plus 24, it will be 26. Okay, I think the problem is very easy. Now we will go to the next problem. Now we will solve problem number 14, and the problem is, in an AP the sum of first n terms is equal to 6n minus n square. Find its 25th term. I think the problem is something different from the above problem. Okay, here it is given the sum of first n terms. So here I write it, Sn is equal to 6n minus n square. Therefore S1 will be 6 into 1 minus 1 square, and it will be 5. S2 is equal to 6 into 2 minus 2 square, and it will be 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. S3 is equal to 6 into 3 minus 3 square, it will be 18 minus 9. 18 minus 9, it will be 18. Now from these three we can find out the value of a and d. Okay, S1 means sum of first terms, therefore it will be a1, or we can write it as a. Okay, the sum of first terms, only one term. S2 means sum of two terms. S2 means a1 plus a2. Here a1 is equal to a, and a2 means a plus d. Okay, and S2 is given what? 8. Therefore 2a plus d is equal to 8. And from S3 we can get a1 plus a2 plus a3. It means a1 means a, a2 means a plus d, a3 means a plus 2d, and it is 9. So from here it will, so from here we can write it as 3a plus 3d is equal to 9. Therefore a plus d is equal to 9. So we get two equations. Here 2a plus d is equal to 8, and here a plus d is equal to 9. And from the two equation we can get, so by 1 minus 2 we can get here 2a minus a, it will be a, d minus d, and d minus d, it will be 0. Twice a minus a is equal to a, so value of a will be 8 minus 9, it is minus 1. Okay, and therefore d will be 9 minus 8, 9 minus so the value of d will be 9 minus a, and it will be 9 minus 1, and it will be 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. Therefore a25 will be a plus 24d. The value of a is equal to minus 1 plus 24 into d, value of d is equal to 10 minus 1 into 240, so it will be 239. Okay, so the value of a25 is equal to 239. Now we will solve problem number 15, and the problem is, if Sn denotes the sum of first n terms of an AP, prove that S30 is equal to 3 into S20 minus S10. So at first we will find out the value of S20, S10, then we find out the difference and do in this way. So let's see. Already I have do the problem in the blackboard. Just see in the board. Okay, here let us suppose the first term is equal to a and the common difference is equal to d. So you have to write it in your copy. Now S20 means n by 2 twice the n minus 1 into d. So here n equal to 20, so it will be n minus 1 19 into d. Here 20 by 2 it will be 10 into twice a plus 19d. Next, here it is given S10, it will be n by 2 into twice a plus n minus 1. N is equal to 10, so it will be 9 into d. So from here after deduction it will be 5 into twice a plus 9 minus d. And according to the condition here we have to find out the difference S20 minus S10, and it will be just we use this value. S20 means 10 into twice a plus 19d, S10 means minus 5 into twice a plus 90d. Here you can see 10 is multiple of 5, so here we take 5 as common. So here it is remaining 2 into twice a plus 19d minus twice a plus 9d. 5 common, then it will be 4a plus 38d minus 2a minus 9d, and it will be 5 into 4a minus 2a, it will be 2a, and 38 minus 9d, it will be 29d. Okay. So therefore thrice of S20 minus S10, it will be just 3 times. 5 into 3 means it will be 15 into twice a plus 29d. I put it as equation number 1. Okay. And now I find out the value of S30. Value of S30 will be n by 2. Just use this formula, n by 2 plus twice a plus n minus 1 into d. And from here I get it 15 into twice a plus 9 into d. Now you can see the equation number 1 and equation number 2. The value of the right hand side is same in both the equations. So we can write from 1 and 2 S30 is equal to thrice into S20 minus S10. Okay. Now we will solve the problem number 16.1. Find the sum of first 100 positive terms. Okay. So the AP is here 1 to dot 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 up to 1000. So you can see this is the A1 term, this is the A2 term, and dot dot it will be the AN term. So we can write it as it is the first term, therefore A is equal to 1 and D is equal to difference between two consecutive terms, so it will be 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Now according to the question we have to find out the value of S1000 and it will be n by 2. Just use this formula. I now will put the value of A and D in this equation. So it will be 2 into A, value of A is equal to 1 plus 999 into 1. So it will be 502 plus 999, and it will be 500 into 1001. It will be, so we have solved the problem number 16.1. In problem number 16.2 we have to find out the sum of first 15 multiples of 8. So at first I write down the multiples of 8, and here it is 8, 16 up to 15 multiples. So 8 into 15 it is 120. So it will be A and D will be 8 and it is AN. From that I will find out here A is also 8, D is also 8, and from this portion we will find out the value of N, then we will find out S15. So it is very easy and you will do this problem in your home. So it will be your homework. Next we will solve 17.1. Now we will solve problem number 17.1, and the problem is find the sum of all 2-digit natural numbers which are divisible by 4. Find the sum of all 2-digit natural numbers divisible by 4. So at first you will have to think about this matter, all 2-digit number which are divisible by 4. At first 2-digit number is 10, it is not divisible by 4. So which 2-digit number is the first number that is divisible by 4? And the number is 12. So I write first 2-digit number divisible by 4 is 12. And in the similar way you can find out the last 2-digit number which is divisible by 4 is 96. Okay. So here it is given A is equal to 12, D is equal to obviously multiple of 4, so obviously D will be 4, and last term AN is equal to 96. Okay, so we get AD. Just from here we will find out the value of N, and it is necessary for find out the value of the sum. So from this condition we will get a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 96 implies 12 plus n minus 1 into d, will be is equal to 4. So it will be n minus 1 into 4 is equal to 96 minus 12, it will be 4, 8. Therefore n minus 1 is equal to 84 by 4, it will be 21, and n is equal to 22, and we get n is equal to 22. Okay, so there are 22 two-digit number divisible by 4. Okay, now we will find out the sum of these 22 terms. So S22 will be n by 2 into twice a, value of a is equal to 12, n minus 1 means 21 into d, value of d is equal to 4. So it will be 11 into 24 plus 4 into, it will be 84, 11 into 8, 10, it will be 1, 1, it will be 1, 8, 8. Okay, so this is the answer. Now we will go to the next problem. Now we will solve problem number 17-2, and the problem is find the sum of all natural numbers between 100 and 200 which are divisible by 4. So here I have already written this, the numbers between 100 to 200 which are divisible by 4 are after 100. So it will be 104 and then it will be 108. In this similar way we can get the last term as 196, because after this term we will get 200. So in between 100 and 200 we get these terms. Okay, but I do not know how many terms are there. So at first we have to find out how many terms are there in between 100 and 200 which are divisible by 4. So let there are n terms. So it will be the last term, so it will be the n. So from here we get a is equal to 104, d is equal to 108 minus 104, obviously it will be 4, and an is equal to 196, and from that portion we will get a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 196. The value of a is equal to 104, so n minus 1 into d is equal to 4 is equal to 196. Therefore n minus 1 into 4 is equal to 196 minus 104, so it will be 2, so it will be 92, implies n minus 1 is equal to so there are 24 terms in between 100 and 200 which are divisible by 4. Okay, now we have to find out the sum of these terms. So S24 will be, according to the formula, twice a, value of a is equal to 104 plus n minus 1, so it will be 23, n is equal to 24, so it will be n minus 1, 23 into d, value of d is equal to 4. So we get 12 into 8 plus, so it will be 12 into 300 and it will be 3600. Okay, next 17.3, and the problem is find the sum of all multiples of 9 lying between 300 and 700. I think already you have understood how you will do this problem, because the problem number 2 and 3 are same, so you will do it in your home and let me know what will be your answer. Next, find the sum of all natural numbers less than 100 which are divisible by 6. Here it is also the same problem, so you will do this problem in your home. If you faces any difficulties, let me know in the comment box. I will try to help you.